Hello, hello, hello. This is Rich Kale here on YouTube, Rich Gen X elsewhere, and it is time to continue Zork, Beyond Zork. Let me see here. So I think, yep, okay. I think this is where I left off. I can lose track of it. Let me just try something else, just to be sure. Okay, yeah. So we are at this point. We are back in the jungle. I think we are. So let me see. Let me check. Look in pack. Ah, okay. So I got that. I got that. I got. And what's in my inventory? Okay, so I do have my ivory tusk. That's what I needed. Okay. So we have everything we need so far. So get out scroll of gating. Read scroll of gating. Watkin. So let's say Watkin. Ethereal plane of a tree above the jungle. Oh. East, northwest. So, wow. The landscape is compressed into a flat optical plane, stretching away below your feet in every direction. A closed curtain hangs suspended in midair. Okay, wow. Interesting. Okay, so let's go northwest here. And we're above roadway. Wow. Sky and landscape began to warp like a funhouse mirror. Wow. Interesting. And where do I go next here? Let's see. Okay. Close curtains above city. Okay. And now enter curtain. Magic shot. As you approach the curtain, your eyes momentarily magic chope. The old woman glances up at well, the old woman glances up as you appear. Greeting, she says, glaring at the open door. Got to fix that bell. Well, sell ivory tusk. The old woman examines the ivory tusk critically. Okay, she agrees, stashing it away in the display case and handing you 40 Zork mids in return. Hey, I'm getting a lot of Zork mids. Sell wand of levitation. Now, get cane of levitation from pack. Sell cane of levitation. Old woman examines the cane of levitation critically. Okay, she agrees, stashing it away in the display case and handing you 10 Zork bits. Okay. Okay. Give. Let's see. Let me see what my inventory is. Okay, I guess I got everything. All right. Watkin. All righty. Carrying a dagger, wielded. Hmm. Pack. Wield phase blade. Oh. Use phase blade. Okay. All right. Let's go southeast. The space before you flexes in on itself, twists sideways, and reopens into a vague outline, stretched across the path like the skin of a drum. Hit outline with phase blade. Whoosh! The phase blade hums with magic as it slashes effortlessly through the vague outline. The torn edge recoil in agony, twist inside out, and vanish in a torrent of collapsing geometry, leaving you a clear path and a headache. Okay. Guess I won't need that anymore. Phase blade disappears in a spectral flash. Okay. The thunder clouds are compressed into into an optical plane stretching away below your feet in every direction. A group of implementors is seated around a food-laden table, playing catch with a coconut. One of the implementers notices your arrival. Company, he remarks with his mouth full. A few others glance down at you. Aha! They're tossing a coconut. Time passes. A tall, bearded implementer pitches the coconut across the table. Isn't this the Phoebe who used the word wield a few moves ago? He mutters, apparently referring to you. That's him, agrees one of the others. Oh. A cheerful-looking implementer catches the coconut and glares down at you with silent contempt. Time passes. Catch! Cries the cheerful-looking implementer, lobbing the coconut high into the air. Got it! A loud-mouthed implementer jumps out of his seat, steps backwards to grab the falling coconut, and plows directly into you. Plop! The coconut skitters across the plain. Ooh. Mm. Oh. Okay. Oh, wait. The implementer who ran into you rises to his feet, livid with rage. Pick up that coconut. Okay. Well, pick it up. As you reach towards the coconut, a vortex of laughing darkness boils up from underfoot. More company, sighs the cheerful-looking implementer. You back away from the zone of darkness as it spreads across the plain, reaching out with a long black finger. Searching, slurp. The coconut falls into the eye of the vortex and disappears, along with a stack of lunch meat and bits of cutlery from the implementer's table. Then, with a final chortle, the vortex draws itself together, turns sideways, and flickers out of existence. Ur-grue asked the only Ur-grue? Asked the only woman implementer. Ur-grue, nods another. Okay. This is awkward, remarks a loud-mouthed implementer. No telling what the Ur-grue might do with the coconut. He could crumble the foundations of reality, plunge the world into 1,000 years of darkness. We might even have to buy our own lunch. The other implementers gasp. And it's all his fault, he adds, pointing at you with a drumstick. Oh, wait. So, sighs another implementer, toying with his sunglasses. The coconut is gone, stolen. Any volunteers to get it back? One by one, the implementers turn to look at you. I'd say it's unanimous, smiles the cheerful-looking implementer. Mild-mannered implementer empties his goblet of nectar with a gulp. Here, he says, holding it out for you. Carry this, and it'll keep the thunderbolts off your back. Okay, take goblet. Edge of storm. Gray fields extend to the west as far as you can see under a black sky black with thunderclouds. A billboard stands in a patch of weeds. Oh. Let's look at that goblet. Despite a sticky coating on the inside, the goblet gleams with the luster of pure gold. Touch. Sticky coating. You succeed only in getting your fingers sticky, so you lick them clean. Indeed, few indeed are those lucky enough to taste the nectar of the implementers. Your luck just went up. Ah! Okay. Get the weeds. Let's see. With a moss tug, a limp weed pops out of the ground. Okay. Let's go west. Kerblam! Forks of lightning dance around across your path, and the clouds boom with laughter. But the goblet emits an answering flash, and the threat from the sky subsides. As you set out across the field, the colors around you seem to smudge and fade. Soon the entire landscape is rendered in shades of gray. A flock of corbies is circling in tight, menacing circles overhead. Ooh, you can hear the corbies overhead, screeching with anger. I can only imagine that a corby is a flying corgi. Because this is Zork, anything's possible. Okay, so now we're in another randomized area, I think. Okay. Ooh. Get clover. Okay. And a butterfly. Wait. Wait. I want that butterfly. Wait. Ah. Okay, well, we now got the butterfly, I think. Oh, wait. Get butterfly. Wait. Catch butterfly? Oh, wait. 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 Okay. I'm not gonna try and catch it again. South, southwest. Oh. Okay. Sky black with gray rags from another scarecrow flap uselessly in the dead patch of corn. Nothing here. Okay, let's go west. Oh, get the scroll. Now I have the scroll. Ha ha! Well, I got everything I need then. Let's go west. Flashes of lightning light your path between the barren rocks and gray patch of Lakakorb. Intersection. Okay, let's go northeast. Northwest. Ooh. Oh, good. I still have our butterfly. Great tracks of windswept grass sway to and fro under a dark, stormy sky. A flock of corbies circling a tight, menacing pattern. Okay, northeast. Okay, let me just go southeast. Okay, so northwest. Fire explores the rim of the goblet. Okay, let's go north. A screeching wall of corbies blocks the way. You can hear corbies overhead squawking with rage. Okay. Get out, hurdy-gurdy. I need to get back to where that scarecrow was. No. Patch of corn. No, that's dead. No. Okay. You turn the crank on the hurdy-gurdy to the right. And watch as a soft violet glow brightens the rim of the closed lid. A rainbow of dazzling spectra fills the air. It swirls and blends with the colorless landscape, creating rich, saturated hues that remind you of a postcard. You can hear corbies overhead, squawking with terror. And the scarecrow is in puce rags. Okay. Okay, put hurdy-gurdy in pack. Puce rag. Okay. Alright, so we know it's puce. Wait. Oh my, a small farmhouse is falling out of the clouds. You watch it spin as it tumbles earthward and hear the crunch of splintering lumber. Somewhere nearby, you can hear Corby's overhead. Oh. Southeast. Okay, so I gotta find this, oh, the front door right open. Okay, so let's go. Farmhouse. The sky outside is becoming very dark. You can hear Corby's overhead squawking with rage. The butterfly opens and closes its wing. This tiny shack looks much as you expected after falling thousands of feet. No two of the splintered walls are parallel. The floor and ceiling are likewise skewed at crazy angles. Okay. Okay. Wait. An ominous rumble outside draws your eyes to the window where a dark, boiling thundercloud is racing across the fields. Kerblam! Lightning heralds the approach of a deadly funnel. Corby's dive down from overhead, croaking with fury. The wind outside the house grows from a rumble to a roar, and the churning vortex whirls closer. Corby's dive down from overhead, screeching with anger. Butterfly wiggles its antennae. Farmhouse. Yes. The wind outside rises to a deafening shriek, and blowing dust turns to the day to night. Thwack! The door slams shut as the farmhouse jerks violently upward, throwing you to your knees. You feel a strange whirling sensation as the floor begins to dip and sway like the deck of a boat. A glance out the window confirms that your popping ears already know. The farmhouse is soaring high above the fields of Frotzen, caught in the vortex of a mighty tornado. Wait. Floor lurches crazily underfoot. The entire farmhouse shudders as the tornado loosens its grip. It feels as if you're starting to fall. The butterfly explores the rim of the goblet. Wait. Crash! The farmhouse strikes the ground with a sickening thud. You're thrown across the room, hits your head, and a ray of sunlight opens your eyes. Okay. Open door. Froon. Ooh. Lullabies sing of places such as this. Songbirds swoop and glide between rows of dainty cottages. A rainbow of flowers line the sun-dappled street, filling the air with a gentle fragrance. The open farmhouse leans askew upon the roadside. Beneath it, you notice what appears to be the heel of an enormous boot. Look at flowers. I don't want to look at the flowers. I want to look at the flowers. One of the flowers blinks at you. You leap back in alarm as a tiny figure emerges from the flower beds. It's a woman garbed in bright clothes and standing less than 2 feet high. Look at Lady. Her bright colors her bright, colorful garb blends in with the flowers. The little lady tiptoes over to the enormous boot and gawks at, awestruck. She gingerly reaches out to tickle the lifeless soul. Nothing happened. A broad grin spreads across her childlike face. "It's dead!" she squeaks, turning to look at you. "You killed it!" Wait. Ack! An all-important man, tinier than all the rest, emerges from the crowd. "Greetings, brave sorcerer," he mumbles, groveling at your feet. "I am Group, mayor of the city of Froon. On behalf of us all, I welcome you." "Welcome, welcome to the sorcerer," echoes the crowd joyfully. Oh, well, wait. "For over 300 years, my people have suffered in the shadow of the Healed One," explains the mayor, glancing hatefully at the enormous boot. At long last, the evil-smelling rain is at an end. Huzzah! Cries the crowd, dancing gleefully around the farmhouse. Huzzah! The bird is licked. Such a mighty deed commands many thanks, continues the mayor. Bring me the cask! The cask! The mayor sends for the cask! Whispers the crowd as the servant disappears into the flower beds. Moments later, he returns bearing a small jewel box, which is delivered to the mayor. Oh. Wait. The mayor opens the jewel box with a grand flourish. Behold, he cries, herein lies the keys to the kingdom of Rune. This gift is the greatest honor my people can bestow. Humbly and with eternal gratitude, do we offer one to you. Oh, oh. Okay. Take Puce key. You ceremoniously lift the Puce key out of the jewel box. An excellent choice, remarks the man. Well, you slowly come to your senses. Corby squawk with fear overhead. Okay. All right. So let's go north. Screeching with fear, the Corbys swoop out of your way. You're in a grotto. A lone rose bush has somehow managed to survive the stormy climate. Corbys circle high overhead, croaking with anxiety, because I have a Puce key! Take, or get Rose. Get Rose. You pluck the flower of the rose bush. You can hear Corby's overhead screeching with terror. Drop Puce key. Drop key. You put down the gray key. Corby circle high overhead, squawking with fear. Alrighty. Well, now it's time to get out of this area. Thank goodness. Gray field. Oh, there was our first little scarecrow. Alrighty. Now we're back in the hilltop. Yay! Alright. Cove. Yeah, south. Inside the pub. So let's go south. The moors. So we're gonna go find our, So now we gotta find our pterodactyl. There we are. Get hurdy-gurdy out of pack. Alright, we got the hurdy-gurdy. Look at dial. Dial on the go. Points to the picture of an eye. Okay, turn dial to ear. Click. You turn the dial until it points to the picture of the ear. Okay. Turn crank right. You turn the crank on the hurdy-gurdy to the right, and watch as a soft violet glow brightens the rim of the closed lid. Strains of soothing melody fill the air. You can't help but close your eyes for a moment as the liquid chords swell to a glorious crescendo, then fade into silence. A tear trembles on the pterodactyl's beak. You watch as it closes his eyes, swaying his skinny head back and forth with drowsy reminiscence. Soon his snore drowns out the fading song. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Well, let's get that arrow. Get arrow. You gently touch the end of the arrow, probing with your fingers. It barely gives it all. Gripping your teeth, you grasp the shaft firmly. Close your eyes and give it a quick, determined yank. Rip. The arrow pulls free and dark blood trickles from the wound. The pterodactyl caws softly in its dreams. Oh, okay. Okay, apply weed to wound. You gently press the limp weed against the wounded wing. The pterodactyl's sleep seems to deepen, and the tension in its limbs relax. You watch in astonishment as the weed begins to flow and congeal, blending itself into the torn flesh until no trace of the wound remains. The butterfly wiggles its antenna. The pterodactyl snorts restlessly. It looks like it's about to wake up. Get whistle. You take the whistle away from the pterodactyl. The pterodactyl shakes its head, blinks its eyes, and yawns stupidly. Put saddle on pterodactyl. Okay. Hurdy-gurdy in pack. Get saddle from pack. Put saddle on pterodactyl. It's a good thing it's on the screen there. You put the saddle onto the pterodactyl's back where it settles comfortably. Oh. Mount pterodactyl. Deep mist on a pterodactyl. Okay. All right. Okay, you're soaring on a pterodactyl's back high above the ground. And I think here we're going to save the game, and next time around, we're going to, quote, raid the castle. And we are getting closer and closer to the end of this game. And we're going to have to deal with an Ur-grue, so I don't know what that's going to be like. However, I do hope you've been enjoying this playthrough of Beyond Zork, and I hope you subscribe to the channel and check out the other things on here. Like I said, next time we're going to raid the castle. As always, this is Rich Kale here on YouTube, Rich Chinix elsewhere. And come check out all the videos I have up there. I post things every day at 3 p.m. Eastern. Well, things premiere. Amongst the 2-week cycle of games that premiere at 3 p.m., I'm working through this. I worked through the game set prior to this in the Zork franchise. I'm also working my way through Whispers of a Machine, working my way through the Indiana Jones collection from LucasArts, currently on Indiana Jones and the Infernal Machine. I'm working my way through Abe's Odyssey, new and tasty, a remake of the first Oddworld game. I do runs through the game of Monstrum. I'm working my way through Outlast, working my way through the King's Quest franchise, currently on King's Quest 2, and I'm working my way through the Doom franchise, following Doom Guy / Doomslayer, currently on Final Doom. I think I'm going to be finishing that one up soon, and then we'll be skipping ahead to Doom 2016 because Doom 3 is a separate guy. I'm also working, and there's a bunch of other things that premiere at 3 p.m. in a 2-week cycle. Also, every week videos premiere. Tuesday's usually a fic reading. Tuesday through Saturday videos premiere at 10 a.m. Eastern. and sometimes on my Tuesdays, like I said, is usually a fic reading. Wednesday is, I believe, Final Fantasy VII right now. Thursday is either a Dead by Daylight or Monstrum 2 run. Friday is a fighting game. Story modes until I get through all the story modes of the games I have. Then I'm going to start working on ladders. And Saturday is a retrospective for any game I've beaten the story mode of. So please subscribe to the channel and check everything out. And until next time, again, this is Rich Kale here on YouTube, Rich Gen X elsewhere. And let's save the game. Record 6. Have fun all. Bye.